some adjectives for myself that I think are fitting. And I would like to say, first and foremost, that I'm a very humble person. And I hope I come across as being humble and not the opposite of humble, which is arrogant, which is something I detest. I really don't like arrogant people. And also someone that is God-fearing, although I don't know whether I should use the word fear there, probably God-loving, but I am very spiritual, very close to God in my everyday life. And also, if you had to label me sort of with a career hat on, what am I? I would say I'm a scientist. I'm an engineer, for sure, within GoldOre. But I'm also a musician. And that was my first love, actually, before I discovered science, was music. So, I've always been in love with art, music, art, poetry. It's always been my passion. And I can get very philosophical about life. So I'd say I'm a little bit of a philosopher, perhaps sometimes a bit too idealistic, but I enjoy philosophy. And yes, recently I've become quite a philanthropist. As GoldOre has grown and there's been a little more money coming in, I've really enjoyed helping people that are not as lucky as I am, and helping, churches, because I am Christian. But I've really enjoyed that. I would say in some of those projects I've enjoyed almost as much as building my company. It's exciting to see things evolve and to see sort of the fruits of your labor. And then, yes, I'd say I'm an eternal romantic. That's the other thing. And I've got to always make sure my feet are on the ground, and, sometimes all these dreams that I have, make sure that they are realistic and attainable. But I'm an extremely passionate person. Passionate also about science. Very, very curious. Always ears and eyes open, ready to understand God's creations. And I always look at it like that, in as much as I've created and invented, but the number one creator is up there. That's God. I always have that at the back of my mind. And then, I strive to inspire, motivate. I hope I do motivate younger people to take up their careers, if it's not in science, but whatever it is, to give off their best always, and to chase their dreams and goals. And there's something great about empowering people, which I also like to do, to sort of give them the tools that they need to get on that journey, start the journey towards achieving realizing their dreams, and hopefully in doing all of that, I am also able to create a really heartwarming legacy, which is what we would all like to leave behind one day. And that's Adrian in a nutshell. If you would like us to do more posts on something specific you would like to know about, please comment your suggestions below.